Hey everybody, what's going on? Rundown here. I'm gonna camp. And when I camp hard. I just want to let you guys know that. It's gonna be a lot of camping in this video, so if you came here looking for some kind of like epic running gunning gameplay, you should probably leave now. Alright, so you're sticking around for the camping. Good. So cause I got some explaining to do. Explaining number 1, rundown, you're camping. I know, camping's wrong. Explaining number 2, you're bouncing bait and kill that guy. I know. Number 3, you let Derek die. I know. Number 4, you're using a target finder. I know. Number 5, I didn't put up a video yesterday. I can explain. I had a migraine, hay fever migraine. I get really bad hay fever, and I get sick, and it was terrible yesterday. Yesterday I think I slept for 15 hours. So yeah, that's why I didn't put up a video, because I was asleep for a large part of the day, and I was at work for the other part. Like if I was at home, I was asleep, eating pizza, or asleep, or I was at work. That guy really had an Adventure Time thing. I probably shouldn't know that show. But, so yeah, that's why there wasn't a video up that day. There probably wouldn't be a video up yesterday, the 8th, or 7th, I think that day is. Yeah, 7th. There won't be a video up the 7th either. Probably just because, these videos are actually going to be uploading and rendering and doing all the other fun stuff, so don't expect a video up that day. Even though that was yesterday. So I owe you guys 2 videos. These 2 videos are up right now, and plus I owe you a video up today, which I believe might be the Halo video. I don't know, we'll see if I put that up there. Speaking of Halo videos, you guys loved the shit out of the last Halo video I put up. My god. Like, I put up a Call of Duty video, I get like 4 views. I put up a Halo video, I get like 20 views in one day. I'm like, damn. Like, the Halo views. Them Halo views, man. They're OP. I also give Derek all my kill streaks, so if you guys are going like, rundown, why don't you ever get your care packages, like, ever? I don't. If I'm playing with Derek, I don't get care packages. Care packages are for squares. I give them to my friends, because friends do things for each other. That's my guy. That's Derek. He's amazing. He's my friend. So if you guys have friends, you know what it's like. Just be like, yo, man, that's my bro. Derek. It's a champ, man. Please don't yoink. If you get a chance, you should probably yoink him. Get that rage message. He just exploded. Speaking of exploding and friends, I figured I'd spend this commentary telling you how I met all my friends. Just my 3. Now my three best friends who I hang out with all the time. Like if I'm not at home, I'm most likely hanging out with one of them somewhere. So the first friend I actually had in high school, actual friend, was probably Brian, but we'll get to him later, because that actually took a while. I'll start with Derek, who I'm currently playing with. I only have 3 friends that I'm like still friends with to this day. That's Brian, Andre, and Derek. And Derek I actually met the second day of high school, and it was kind of cool. I mean, we ended up taking like the same route to actually get to Mr. Works' class, who was my algebra teacher at the time. And this dude is crazy. Like, yeah, if I get a chance to get dual commentary with Derek, I'm gonna ask him to describe Mr. Work to you guys, and it's interesting. Mr. Work was insane. Like, he ended up having like these like problems with this. I don't know what happens to me here. I don't know why I just like start randomly knifing stuff. So don't ask me. Oh, I was trying to like select the hunter killer drone, but I failed epically. That's beside the point. But so, like, one day he ended up, I can't draw. This is one thing you guys have to realize. This is still a Mr. Works story about how, like, me and Derek really became friends. One thing you guys have to realize is I cannot draw. Like, I draw horribly. If I ever get a chance to do a commentary with Brian, he can attest to just how crappy of a drawer I am. Like, Hangman is beyond my capabilities. You guys have no idea. You cannot fathom how bad I am at drawing. So I've probably put that idea in your head that I'm terrible, which is the truth. One day he had us, Mr. Work had us all draw werewolves. For whatever reason, apparently he just wanted to see his class draw werewolves. This is a math teacher. And he was going to write me up and send me to E2, which is detention, because I refused to draw a werewolf. Most of the reason I refused to draw a werewolf is because it was ridiculous, for 1. And 2, because I cannot draw. I draw like an autistic person having a seizure during the middle of an earthquake, who's currently epileptic, or I don't know, just keep inserting seizure jokes and stuff there. I'm absolutely terrible at it. And so, Derek's like, wow, he just thought it was funny that I refused to draw a werewolf, and we didn't become friends there. We kind of became friends over time. It was mostly when we were in our chemistry class, when we were like shoving shit inside of a drawer. Like, every day we would go to our chemistry class, and Derek could pick locks, and so we would like, he would bring like cookies and stuff and wrappers, and we just like put shit in my teacher's drawer. And so she ended up like one day getting furious with the people putting it in the drawer. I'm using air quotes here. She didn't think it was us because she loved us as a class. Like, she loved me and Derek. And so the class before us actually took all the rap for it. And she ended up locking the drawers so we couldn't put any more shit in there. Except Derek knows how to pick locks, and he actually taught me how to pick locks, how to lock pick. And so we would pick the locks and just shove it in there. I am camping like a boss, by the way. But he would pick the locks and we'd just shove shit in the the drawer. Dude, I am just camping like, I mean, oh, I die here, but I mean, yeah, I mean, oh, hi, Tiger. Hi, kitty kitty. So that's pretty much how I met Derek. How I met Andre, which is probably one of the more interesting stories. It was 10th grade in my English class. He sat diagonally behind me to the right. And one day, I think I ended up asking him something like, "Hey man, what are you gonna, like, are you gonna come to school tomorrow or something?" Because I think he was mentioning like he wasn't going to. And he said, "Yeah, I'm coming to school tomorrow. I'm gonna wear a knight shiny armor outfit with a jetpack and a Tommy gun. I'm gonna mow everyone down." And ever since then, we've been friends. Like, just anyone who's that creative and just that insane, I don't know. I just thought, like, this dude is crazy. Hi, Tiger. We can tell the story of how me and you met, kitty kitty. You guys should probably know. I'll tell you that one if we have time. Probably will. But so that's how me and Andre met. We've just been friends, like, ever since then. Every weekend I'd go over to his house and we'd play Halo for like 8 hours at a time. 8 or 9 hours, and then that was pretty much my entire weekend was spent hanging out with Andre. Like, my week was Monday through Friday, go to school. Saturday, spent all day at Andre's house, and Sunday, spent all day at PetSmart, where I used to work. I got some PetSmart stories, but that's them stories, man. Them stories. The last one of my friends I met was Brian, and we don't really have a kind of a cool story really associated with it. I just kind of, we had the same class again together, but he was a year above me. It was Dr. Seiler, who, again, I have to have Andre tell you some awesome stories, not Andre, but Derek tell you some awesome stories about Dr. Seiler. And so, we ended up having his class, and Dr. Seiler was, like, super try-hard teacher. Like, he would, for our paper we had to do in 10th grade, our paper for his class, I mean, this is high school, he gave us a paper to do. This is not, like, honors or anything, it's, like, regular, it's, like, college prep, okay? We had to write a 10-page paper on Holocaust deniers. It was a 10-page paper on Holocaust deniers. How do you do that? I've never bullshitted so hard in my life. And so we had to do this paper, and that's kind of how me and Brian became friends. Kind of like talking about just how crazy Dr. Seiler was. I mean, in all honesty, Dr. Seiler was probably the coolest teacher at that school. But he was just so hard. Like, you couldn't... I think I died here. No, I don't. Derek saves me because he's a boss! And we both die together, like bros! But, yeah, Dr. Seiler, that's a story in itself. So I guess we do have some free time, so I'll go ahead and tell you how I met my cat, Tiger. I was currently attending some community college that I don't remember, and, my mom gives me a call, and she's like, "Hey, I found this cat outside." And so I was bringing it home, and I said, "Okay, cool, whatever." So she ends up bringing this cat over to the house, and, you know, he can't feed or can't nurse or anything. Like, he was still nursing. Like, he didn't have his teeth, I don't think, at the time, and could barely open his eyes. He was adorable little shit. I gotta give him that. I mean, just freaking adorable. So, you know, we sit there and we nurse him, and he ends up growing up and being spoiled rotten and always getting in my way, and he's just freaking adorable. I put up pictures of my cat because he's just so cute. He died. So, Bouncing Betties for the win. So, my mom ends up coming home later the next day, and she's like, "I found a whole bunch of kittens where I found that orange cat before." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, it turns out the mom was just moving that cat." And we ended up finding this out later. Like, my mom, here's what happened. The mama kitty was moving her kittens to a new location, and Tiger, or Orange Cat, was currently the first one that she moved. So imagine yourself being that mama kitty. You just move your kitties over to a new location, and the first cat you move gets kidnapped. Like, just imagine how horrible... Pouncing Betty's OP. Just imagine how horrible that's got to make you feel as the mama kitty. Like, our cat was kidnapped. Was abducted by his mommy. That's why he has attachment. Oh, this is... Oh no, this... Oh. And that was the game-winning kill cam. Oops, that's right. I had to run back over there and hit the controller because I'm like, look. I don't know if it'll show the game-winning kill cam. Hopefully it does, and we can just kind of raffle at my horrible aim. So that's kind of how I met everybody. So I don't know what to talk about in my Conquest video. Oh, that's right, it was recorded live. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I'll see you in the next video. So, later?